Hello, you guys. Today is Friday, April 3rd, 2020. Today we're wearing our Frenchtown gear. So I have my Frenchtown sweatshirt on. It's a little big for me, but it's nice and cozy. So I hope you have fun wearing your Frenchtown colors. Wear them with pride because we are Frenchtown. I picked another one of those Waffles books like I told you I was going to do. This one's called Waffles in Space. Again, this author is out of Missoula, so that's kind of cool about this book. Okay, here we go. I like this first picture, or this first part. It's just the opening, but it shows the planets. So we have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and Jupiter. And I even got a signed book because he was at the Maid Fair selling his books, and I got him there. Waffles the cat was a very happy kitty. She had just finished breakfast, and her belly was full of yummy waffles with extra syrup. The warm sun felt so good that she soon fell asleep. But when she woke up, she wasn't floating in her pool anymore. She was floating in space. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? She heard a noise behind her and turned to see something snatching her syrup. Hey, come back here with my syrup, shouted Waffles. But it didn't hear her and flew away. Oh, how dare somebody take her syrup? Waffles was sad and looked down at her feet. Instead of her tail, she saw a hose attached to her spacesuit. She followed the hose to find the other end, and it led her right to a spaceship. There it is. Waffles climbed in behind the controls and looked at all the buttons and dials and switches. Whoa, look at all those. Pretty crazy. She thought, if I could only find the right button to push, I could start this thing and catch that syrup-stealing spaceship. I bet this big green button will do it. And as soon as she pushed it, the engine roared and she blasted off after the other ship. Oh, that'd be crazy. She chased it past all the planets. Whoa. Zoot's coughing up something over there. She paced it past all the planets. This page probably looks really familiar. I just showed it to you at the beginning. So, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus. But it kept going, and so did Waffles. Do you see them chasing each other? So there's the spaceship that stole her syrup, and here's Waffles chasing. Soon they came to a planet she had never seen before. What does it look like to you? Looks like a giant waffle to me. It was orange and yellow and reminded her of something yummy. They both landed on the strange planet, and between tall stacks of waffles piled as high as trees, Waffles jumped out of her ship and said, "Hey, give me back my..." Before she could finish, she stopped and stared up at the tall alien that stepped out of its ship. Whoa. Looks like her, doesn't it? The alien looked down at her and asked, "Who are you?" And Waffles politely replied, "Pardon me, sir, but I'm the owner of that syrup. Please give it back." Then the tall alien stepped closer, and Waffles could now see that it was actually 3 little robots, each one standing on the other's shoulders. Wow. The robots hopped down and looked up at her. All together they said, "We're sorry. We didn't know it was your syrup. We ran out and had to search the whole galaxy to find some." They must like syrup like her. "Well, in that case, you can have it," said Waffles. "No, we'll share," said the robots, and then they all sat on waffle chairs around a giant waffle table and began to eat it. They must all really like waffles. Everyone was so full that they all took naps on the soft waffle ground because they had all eaten all the chairs. And when she woke up, Waffles was no longer in space. She was back home. What do you think happened there? I think she had a dream. That was the best dream ever, she said, and Waffles was a happy kitty again. The end. Dreams are always fun because they escape us to some pretty cool places sometimes. Sometimes scary places, but sometimes good places. Hope you enjoyed today's book. Today's Friday, so I am planning on reading you a book for Saturday and Sunday, and I'll just post them together. And so that I don't slack again this weekend. So you'll have a book to read, 2 books to listen to this weekend. Okay, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you later.